Hey everybody, this is Scott Thompson with pingpost.exchange. So I talk to quite a few people in the lead generation business every single day, and it does surprise me how many people do not understand the difference between a web form direct post lead and a web form ping post lead. So I'm going to explain the difference in a very simple way, as simple as I can make it, so you understand what the difference is if you're buying, selling, if you buy and sell, what it means for compliance. Really important topic here. So this is a short video and we're just going to get right into it. So full direct post, what does that mean? Somebody comes to your site, they fill this web form out for a home improvement lead, mortgage, education, insurance, Medicare, you name it, whatever it is, pest control, could be anything, business insurance. They fill their name, address, information out, and they hit submit. And so what does this mean? This means that when they hit submit, you have in your list of buyers, which we call a ping tree, you have your list of buyers. Buyer A is paying $20 per lead, buyer B is paying $25 per lead, and buyer C is paying $15 per lead. But what happens in a full direct post? Somebody fills a form out and you are pinging the data to each buyer to see if they will accept or reject. Why would they reject a lead? It might be a duplicate for some reason. Maybe it's out of their zip code. Maybe they've reached their lead cap for the day on how much leads they want to buy, so they're just returning a reject. Now, in this example here, buyer A wins the lead at $20. Buyer B at $25 per lead rejected the lead. And buyer C at 15, the lowest bid, rejected the lead as well. But what is the problem here? The problem is that the rejected buyers did not pay for the lead, but they still have all of the consumer's contact information. We call that PII, personally identifiable information, which is their name, address, phone number, email, and zip. That stuff is kind of sacred and private. And so from a compliance standpoint, you don't want your data ending up in the wrong hands, especially people who didn't pay for the lead. Also from a compliance standpoint, if this person might be from the state of California and soon to be the state of New Jersey, if this person, for example, lives in California and they're on California's delete drop list, then you, even though you rejected the lead, you still have that information in your system. And as a lead seller or lead buyer, you need to be informed that you need to delete this person's information, not only right now, but if you see it come through your system forever in the future, you have to block it and you have to notify the state authorities as well. And that's really what my exchange does. Pingpost Exchange is a technology platform that helps you manage that. But I wanted to explain full direct post. This is a full direct post where you're putting all of that information through to every single buyer. Not the greatest way to do business, let me tell you. This is a very old school way, and if your platform is doing this, you need to talk to us right now because this is not compliant in almost all situations. Almost all situations. So we're going to talk about now ping posts. The evolution of ping posts came along many years ago. And what does this do? So somebody goes to your lead form, could be any category, B2B, B2C, doesn't matter what it is. They fill out their name, address, email, phone, their PII, along with the requested details of what it is that they're looking for, say a free quote on. What happens here is we take this information about their zip code, what is type of lead is it? We look at the consent tokens, all the technology that's built into the page, but we pass all of this information to all of the buyers at once. And we say, look, I'm going to show you everything about this lead, except I'm not going to show you the PII. I'm not going to show you the name, the address, the phone number, and the email. I may show you the zip code, of course, but not all of that precious personally identifiable information because you haven't paid for the lead. And quite frankly, I want to protect it. So in this case, in this example, buyer A is paying $42 per lead, and that's their bid. Okay? Buyer lead is bidding 31 per lead, and that's their bid on that lead, and buyer C is bidding 18. Well, the nice thing about Ping Post is that you're going to sell the lead to the highest bidder. And so on the ping, you collect the bids. Now we've collected all these bids. Buyer A is going to win because they're the highest bidder. So we are going to then post after the ping, we collected the prices, then we're going to post the full record of that data only to buyer A, thus protecting the data, staying compliant, and making that customer happy too, because we don't want that customer receiving more than one phone call from the one buyer who actually purchased the lead. We definitely want that buyer to have a good experience. They came to your site, they filled out the form, they got one phone call, it was on point, and it was a great experience. So with that, I hope you find this useful, and I really hope that you do contact us. We've been in business since 2010, going on 16 years at the date of this video, and we can be contacted at sales@pingpost.exchange.com, or you can go to pingpost.exchange.com. You can fill out the form. Happy to have a conversation with you. We're always happy to do unlimited consulting for clients we work with. We've been in business. We know how to protect you, stay compliant, and most of all, accelerate your business and make money. So I hope you enjoyed this. My name is Scott Thompson. I'll be signing off. Thank you.